Hey, what's up, guys? Tony, and we're back with a brand new Rostermania video. And today's team that we're going to be covering is going to be Eunited. So, this may be a little harder video to make, I guess I could say, because United hasn't really released anything, but I'm going to talk about kind of the players' contracts and stuff like that from what I've heard, and just that kind of stuff. So, from what I saw, just throughout the community and Codburner and everything else, it sounded like a lot of the guys on E United wanted to leave. Maybe they weren't getting fair pay. I'm not 100% sure, so don't really quote me on that. But just from what I've heard is that they weren't being paid enough, or they just wanted to leave, explore other options, and E United was holding them to super high buyouts. That's what I've heard. I haven't really paid attention to E United too closely in the past, so I don't know if that's a tendency of them. But that's definitely something that's going to reflect badly on them if that is true, and that may, cause some trouble in them trying to get a fifth. But, yeah, so that's definitely something that, if it is true, it will be a problem for United to get a fifth. But that's pretty much all I've heard in terms of them wanting to leave, etc. So let's talk about potential fifths. So, potential fifths, this is assuming that the four that they have right now stay together. You might look at a Classic. You might look at a Chino, a Decimate, some of those old NV players, something of that sort. Because, see, you have Pristini, who's wanted to play an AR forever, but is probably going to have to end up playing a sub. That may be the reason why he wants to leave those, so that he can get a different opportunity to play an AR at a different organization. But back on topic, you have Pristini the sub, Fella the really aggressive sub. Those two play super aggressive, so that really works out. So you would almost need a support sub. And Classic would probably be the guy that I would think of to fit that roster the best, just because he's a player that will probably do more of the dirty work than, say, a young player in Decimate. Chino would also be a good person to do that, although he has played an AR in the past, so I'm not sure how comfortable he is playing that submachine gun role, but I'm sure he could figure it out. He is a veteran in the scene, and, I don't think it'd be too hard for him to figure out. I think that, the dirty work side of things, I think that might fit Chino pretty well, just due to the fact that he's been around so long. He's teamed with very smart players. More textbook players in the past, just through the lower tiers. Not obviously teaming with all skill most of the time. So I think that he's developed nicely, and I think that he might be a good fit for that roster if he can figure out that submachine gun role. But if not, I think that Classic will probably be their option. Another thing that would be interesting to see is maybe a Jerd moving to North America and being the fifth for them. I think that would be a powerhouse team, and I think that that really may be a team that could do some damage. Jerd, I think he's very underrated, especially in terms of last year. I don't think he was really the problem on that Splice roster, and I think that if he had a solid four teammates around him, that he could be really, really good next year. So I think that may be something that United wants to take a gamble on, but it'll just depend on what this organization is willing to pay. Maybe somewhere down the line, I've talked about this a lot, but Abizi, I think he's probably going to be one of the next up-and-coming stars. I think maybe there's a possibility United buy him out of his contract if E6 doesn't have a team this year. I think that that'd be something that would help them out a lot. But that might be weird because I've heard talk on E6 having a roster, in general, being the captain, obviously, as always. So that may be out of reach. That might be why they're holding on to Abizi so hard. And the likes of teams like United, maybe a FaZe Clan, can't pick them up. That would be my guess on why these teams haven't tried to approach Abizi or players like that. Maybe they have. I don't really know. But this is going to be it for this Rostermania video, guys. So just going to, take 30 seconds or so to kind of give you guys a brief. So all of these Rostermania videos, I'm recording pre-recording because I'm actually going to be out of town. So I'll be recording these pre-recording these. So if rosters get announced, keep in mind these were recorded before. And these are just speculations. They're not like announcing anybody's roster or anything like that. It's all just for fun. So just keep that in mind, guys. Anyway, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to leave a like. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.